Smoky Mountains in the east to the rugged Cumberland Plateau in the center, Tennessee is home to over 500 documented waterfalls. Some plunge in thunderous sheets over sheer cliffs. Others trickle gently through fern-filled grottos. So stay with us few minutes as we explore few of most amazing waterfalls in Tennessee. Ruby Falls. How do you visit a waterfall hidden deep inside a mountain? That's the mystery Ruby Falls solves, with a 145-foot underground waterfall located over 1,120 feet beneath Lookout Mountain in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Discovered in 1928 by Leo Lambert during efforts to reopen a sealed cavern system, Ruby Falls is named after Lambert's wife, Ruby, and became the first commercial cave open to the public with electric lighting. The falls are located inside a limestone cave formed over millions of years by geological forces and underground streams. A guided tour through Ruby Falls isn't just scenic. It's a geological journey showing off stalactites, stalagmites, drapery formations, and crystal structures. During World War II, it became a patriotic symbol and was even used as a bomb shelter. Ruby Falls now hosts educational programs and is known for its eco-conscious operations, including LED lighting and energy-efficient systems to reduce human impact on this fragile environment. Its mix of adventure, geology, and history makes it one of the most unique natural attractions in the U.S. Ozone Falls. This is a waterfall beautiful enough to make it up to Hollywood. Ozone Falls, featured in the Jungle Book, 1994, is not just cinematic, it's geological art in motion. Located off Highway 70 near the small community of Ozone, this 110-foot waterfall drops into a deep, round rock amphitheater formed by erosion over millions of years. The area is part of the Ozone Falls State Natural Area, a 43-acre preserve protecting the falls and surrounding habitat. Swimming is permitted in the natural pool at the base, though it's considered risky due to slippery rocks and sudden depth changes. There's no designated trail. Access requires a short but steep descent through a boulder-strewn path, which can be tricky for inexperienced hikers. There are no railings, so if you are bringing children, you should keep them close and avoid the edge of the falls. The upper overlook is easy to reach, offering stunning views for those who prefer to stay on higher ground. The falls are particularly popular with geology and ecology students due to the visible rock strata and biodiversity in the gorge. Make sure to wear hiking boots with good grip and avoid visiting right after a rainstorm, as the rocks become dangerously slick. Ozone Falls offers a raw, untamed beauty that feels untouched by modern development. Upper and Lower Piney Falls. Ever wonder what it's like to explore a trail that takes you both above and behind a waterfall? Upper and Lower Piney Falls, located near Spring City in Piney Falls State Natural Area, offer that rare dual experience. Upper Piney Falls cascades nearly 80 feet, while Lower Piney Falls adds another scenic highlight downstream. These falls are part of an old-growth forest, where some of the trees are over 200 years old. Swimming isn't advised due to strong currents and rocky plunge pools, but the real reward here is the immersive forest hike. The trail to Upper Piney Falls is moderately difficult and around 2.5 miles round trip, with well-marked paths leading to both the top and bottom of the falls. You can even walk behind the curtain of water during low-flow seasons, a thrilling yet safe experience. Access requires navigating a gravel road and a moderate hike, so it's best for those with a bit of hiking experience. There's no visitor center or facilities, so pack everything you need. Don't forget to bring binoculars. This area is a haven for warblers, owls, and other forest birds. It's also a registered national natural landmark due to its ecological diversity, making it an ideal stop for nature lovers and students alike. Creek Falls. This is one of the tallest free-falling waterfalls in the eastern United States, plunging 256 feet into a scenic gorge. Located in Fall Creek Falls State Park on the Cumberland Plateau, this natural wonder is a centerpiece of Tennessee's outdoor attractions. The park spans over 29,800 acres and features multiple waterfalls, gorges, and caves. The trail to the base of Fall Creek Falls is steep and rated moderate to strenuous, especially on the return climb. Still, the park offers several overlooks with accessible viewpoints for those who prefer an easier experience. Safety railings are placed at popular viewing spots, but the rocky terrain near the base requires sturdy footwear and sure footing. It's common to see photographers, geology students, and families exploring the area, especially during summer. For the best experience, visit early in the morning to avoid crowds and bring water shoes if you plan to swim or wade. Interestingly, the falls and surrounding park were developed by the Civilian Conservation Corps during the Great Depression, giving it both ecological and historical importance. Cane Creek Falls. This waterfalls is surrounded by 3 other waterfalls within a short hiking distance. Tucked inside Fall Creek Falls State Park, Cane Creek Falls plunges 85 feet into a rugged gorge and is fed by the largest tributary in the park, Cane Creek. Though it's part of the same park as the famous Fall Creek Falls, Cane Creek offers a quieter, more shaded hiking experience. There is no swimming permitted directly at the base of the falls due to the dangerous currents and rocky terrain, but nearby Cane Creek Cascades offers a safer area for wading. The hike to Cane Creek Falls ranges from easy to moderate depending on the chosen trail. The Gorge Trail offers an overlook, while the Cable Trail allows access to the base, though it's steep and involves using a cable handrail, making it suitable only for agile hikers. Safety is key here. The rocks near the base are slick and uneven. The falls are especially photogenic in the morning light, and interpretive signs along the trail offer insights into the region's geology and plant life. Keep in mind to stop by the Nature Center before your hike to pick up a trail map and talk with rangers about current conditions. Rockhouse Falls. What happens when 2 waterfalls share a cliff? You get Rockhouse Falls and Cane Creek Falls side by side, both located in Fall Creek Falls State Park. Rockhouse Falls is a vertical 125-foot drop directly into the same canyon carved by Cane Creek. It gets its name from the rock shelter near the base, although the base itself isn't accessible to most visitors. There's no trail leading down, but the falls are easily viewed from the gorge overlook or the swinging bridge above Cane Creek Cascades. Rockhouse Falls is not a swimming spot, but it's a great teaching tool for students studying geology, hydrology, or natural history. It's a textbook example of vertical waterfall erosion and cliff formation. Visit just after heavy rains to see both Rockhouse and Cane Creek Falls at full power. Though the mist and spray can reduce visibility, they make for dramatic photos. This is a waterfall you hear before you see. Cane Creek Cascades. This is a waterfall in Fall Creek Falls State Park you can walk across. Cane Creek Cascades is a wide, multi-tiered cascade located just behind the Betty Dunn Nature Center. It's one of the most accessible waterfalls in the park and a favorite for families. The water tumbles about 45 feet over bedrock in a long horizontal spread, and when water levels are low, you can carefully walk across its upper edge. Swimming and wading are allowed in the lower pool and along the creek, making it one of the safest places in the park to cool off. The overlook is a short, flat walk from the parking area, and the trail to the base is a brief but moderately steep descent. Piney Creek Falls. Located in Fall Creek Falls State Park, Piney Creek Falls plunges 95 feet into a rugged, tree-filled gorge, but it's one of the least visited waterfalls in the park. That's because it's only viewable from an overlook or via a rugged, unofficial route that should only be attempted by experienced climbers. The overlook is an easy walk from the Piney Falls picnic area and offers a stunning view of the falls framed by steep canyon walls. Swimming is not allowed due to the steep drop-offs and inaccessibility to the base. Though it's not a swimming spot or beginner hike, Piney Creek Falls offers a different kind of experience: solitude, sound, and scope. It's also a top location for bird watching. Hawks and vultures regularly glide above the gorge. Cummins Falls. Would you hike through a river to reach a waterfall? That's exactly what thousands do each year at Cummins Falls, a rugged and wildly popular destination in Jackson County. The 75-foot waterfall cascades down multiple tiers of rock ledges into a deep, swimmable gorge and is often described as a natural playground. Once privately owned by the Cummins family for over a century, the land was used for milling and cattle grazing before being purchased by the Tennessee Parks and Greenways Foundation in 2010 to prevent development. The area was opened as a state park in 2011 and quickly became one of Tennessee's top waterfall destinations. The hike to the base of the falls is challenging. It includes creek crossings, slippery rocks, and steep descents, making it suitable for seasoned hikers and thrill seekers. But the journey is half the experience, as the path reveals a variety of aquatic and plant life, rock formations, and fossils. Safety regulations have been tightened in recent years after flooding incidents, including a tragic flash flood in 2017, underscoring the need for both respect and preparation when visiting this powerful natural site. Burgess Falls. Located in Burgess Falls State Park near Sparta, this site showcases a dramatic series of 4 waterfalls, culminating in a 136-foot cascade that crashes into a limestone gorge. The hike to the main falls is just over a mile round trip and considered moderate, with clearly marked trails and multiple scenic overlooks. Swimming is not allowed at the base due to powerful currents and steep cliffs, but the river upstream features calmer spots for wading and kayaking. Access is easy via a paved parking lot and maintained trails, making it one of the most family-friendly waterfall hikes in Tennessee. The park also has a boat ramp, playgrounds, and picnic areas, offering something for everyone. Bring a pair of binoculars. This is a great spot for eagle and heron sightings. Historically, the falls powered grist mills and sawmills in the 19th century, and remnants of those buildings can still be seen near the trail. It's a place where history, hydrology, and family fun come together beautifully. For a real treat, visit in spring when wildflowers bloom along the trail and the falls are at peak flow. Twin Falls. This waterfall appeared to come out of a cliffside rather than flow from above. That's the unusual magic of Twin Falls in Rock Island State Park. These side-by-side waterfalls burst from underground caverns and pour out of a limestone wall directly into the Connie Fork River. Located near Rock Island, Twin Falls is not only unique in appearance but also the product of man-made engineering. It was accidentally created in the early 20th century when a dam project caused water to divert through underground passages. Swimming is allowed in designated areas along the river, though currents near the falls themselves are dangerously strong and swimming there is prohibited. The hike to Twin Falls is easy and accessible, with paved overlooks and well-maintained trails. For closer views, a short, moderate path leads to the riverbank with excellent photo ops. Despite the ease of access, caution is needed around the wet rocks and sudden river drops. You can enjoy fishing, kayaking, and birdwatching in the area as well. Best to visit at sunset for spectacular lighting on the misty falls. Twin Falls is often studied by hydrologists due to its unusual formation and continues to be one of the most photographed sites in the region. Foster Falls. Located in South Cumberland State Park, Foster Falls is not only one of Tennessee's most beautiful waterfalls, it's also a premier destination for outdoor enthusiasts. The falls plunge into a deep, clear pool surrounded by sandstone cliffs and hemlock groves, making it popular for both swimming and photography. Above the gorge, a network of climbing routes has earned Foster Falls a reputation as one of the best sport climbing areas in the Southeast. It's also part of the Fiery Gizzard Trail, consistently ranked among the top hiking trails in the country for its rugged beauty and rich biodiversity. Grotto Falls. Want a 2-for-1 waterfall hike with an old-school twist? Grotto Falls in South Cumberland State Park features both upper and lower cascades, and even a metal spiral staircase that feels like something out of a nature obstacle course. Located near Altamont, the trail to the falls is a 1-mile loop rated moderate, with sections of rock scrambling and creek crossings. Lower Grotto Falls, a 50-foot drop into a large, clear pool, is a popular spot for swimming. Upper Grotto Falls is smaller but easier to access. The trail also connects to the Blue Hole and Boardtree Falls, making it a great starting point for waterfall hopping. Bring a swimsuit and towel and wear water shoes. The lower pool is rocky but beautiful. There's also a nearby primitive campground for overnight stays. With its variety of terrain and scenery, Grotto Falls is one of the most dynamic short hikes in the state. Denny Cove Falls. Located in South Cumberland State Park near Jasper, this is a hidden gem. Features a 70-foot waterfall that flows over a tiered sandstone bluff, ending in a rocky plunge pool. While the pool isn't ideal for swimming due to depth inconsistencies and jagged rock, it's perfect for photography or a cooling splash on a hot day. The trail is about 3 miles round trip and rated moderate, with some rocky inclines and exposed routes, so sturdy hiking shoes are a must. Access to the trailhead is via a gravel road, and there's limited parking, so better to arrive early arrival. Along the way, you'll pass popular climbing routes, as this area is managed with climbers in mind too. The trail showcases a dense canopy, seasonal wildflowers, and interesting rock formations that make the hike as rewarding as the destination. The waterfall is most impressive after heavy rainfall, but the trail gets muddy. Bring trekking poles if you have them. This lesser-known spot combines nature, geology, and adventure into one underrated experience. Virgin Falls. How can a waterfall disappear into the ground without forming a stream? Virgin Falls, located in the Virgin Falls State Natural Area near Sparta, is one of Tennessee's most mysterious geological marvels. This 110-foot waterfall emerges from a cave and disappears into another cave at the bottom, never forming a surface stream. The hike is a strenuous 9-mile round-trip trek with around 1,200 feet of elevation gain, so it's best suited for experienced hikers. Along the way, you'll pass several smaller falls, including Big Branch Falls and Sheep Cave Falls, each worth a pause. Swimming isn't permitted due to dangerous sinkholes and strong currents, but the scenery is more than enough reward. The trail is rugged, with rocky switchbacks and muddy sections, so wear solid boots and bring plenty of water. Virgin Falls is a prime example of karst topography, a landscape shaped by dissolving limestone, making it a fascinating destination for geology students and nature buffs. There's backcountry camping along the trail for those wanting to make it an overnight trip. Better to start early and bring a headlamp just in case. You don't want to be caught navigating those caves and cliffs in the dark. Laurel Falls. This is one of the busiest trails in the Smokies. Laurel Falls, near Gatlinburg, is one of the most visited waterfalls in Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and for good reason. The 80-foot-tall, two-tiered waterfall is accessed by a paved 2.6-mile round-trip trail, making it a rare combo of beauty and accessibility. It's named for the mountain laurel that blooms along the trail in spring, adding bursts of pink and white. While the pool below looks inviting, swimming is prohibited due to slick rocks and the high number of accidents. The trail can be crowded, especially mid-morning and on weekends, but early risers often get a quieter experience. The falls are stunning in every season, with icy cascades in winter and dense greenery in summer. There are no railings near the drop, and the paved trail has steep edges, so caution is required. Laurel Falls is ideal for beginner hikers, families, and anyone looking for a high-reward, low-effort adventure that doesn't skimp on scenery. Abrams Falls. How can a 20-foot waterfall be one of the most dangerous in the park? Abrams Falls in Great Smoky Mountains National Park is a powerful flow with a deadly undertow, despite its modest height. Located off Cade's Cove Loop, the 5-mile round-trip trail is moderate, weaving through pine oak forest and offering beautiful views of Abrams Creek. The plunge pool at the base is large and looks perfect for swimming, but rangers strongly warn against it. More drownings have occurred here than at any other Smoky Mountain waterfall. The trail itself is scenic and well-maintained, with plenty of wildlife sightings including deer and even the occasional black bear. Carry a map or download one ahead of time. Cell service is unreliable in the park. Abrams Falls was named after a Cherokee chief and sits on historically significant Cherokee land, adding a layer of cultural importance to its natural beauty. This hike is best appreciated with your feet on the trail and your eyes wide open. Ramsey Cascades. Looking for the tallest waterfall in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park? Ramsey Cascades towers at 100 feet, tumbling down a jagged rock face in several tiers, and it's only reachable via one of the most challenging hikes in the park. The 8-mile round-trip trail is rated strenuous, with over 2,000 feet of elevation gain, stream crossings, and routes galore, but the reward is enormous. A secluded waterfall surrounded by towering tulip poplars and rich biodiversity. Swimming is prohibited due to past fatalities. There's a deceptively strong undertow at the base. You should bring at least 2 liters of water, good boots, and ideally start early to avoid afternoon storms. Ramsey Cascades is in a protected old-growth forest area, with trees over 100 feet tall and centuries old. The trailhead can get crowded by mid-morning, so aim for a sunrise start. For serious hikers, this is the crown jewel of the Smokies waterfall hikes, a true test of endurance with a spectacular payoff. Cataract Falls. Cataract Falls, near Gatlinburg, is one of the most accessible falls in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's only a 3/4-mile round-trip walk on a flat, well-maintained trail that's ideal for young children, seniors, or anyone looking for a quick scenic detour. The waterfall itself is modest, about 25 feet high, but charming, cascading over mossy rocks in a quiet woodland setting. Swimming isn't permitted, but kids often splash in the shallow stream that flows beneath the footbridge near the falls. It's a great place for birdwatching, and educational signs along the trail introduce you to local flora and fauna. Visit in the morning for the best light and fewest people. Cataract Falls is a perfect first stop for families just entering the park, offering a gentle intro to the Smokies' natural beauty without a demanding hike. Spruce Falls. Ever hike a trail not marked on the official park map? Spruce Falls is one of the Smokies' best-kept secrets, hidden behind the Tremont Institute. This 30-foot waterfall is accessed via a moderate 2-mile round-trip trail with steady inclines, rocky outcrops, and occasional tree roots. It's unofficial but well-worn, and the destination is worth every step. The waterfall flows over several tiers into a boulder-strewn pool that attracts both waders and photographers. While not ideal for full swimming, the shallow areas are refreshing on a hot day. Because it's off the main tourist radar, Spruce Flats offers a quieter, more personal experience. Wildlife sightings are common, especially salamanders, snakes, and a wide range of birds. Park at the Tremont Institute and walk up the gravel road to the trailhead. It's a great educational hike, as Tremont often uses the trail for ecology and biology programs. If you want off the beaten path without extreme difficulty, this is your hike. Grotto Falls. This is the waterfall to hunt if you want to walk behind a waterfall while tracking Smoky Mountains. Grotto Falls in Great Smoky Mountains National Park lets you do just that. This 25-foot waterfall is the only one in the park with a trail that passes directly behind the cascading water. Located off the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail near Gatlinburg, it's accessible via the Trillium Gap Trail, a moderate 2.6-mile round-trip hike through old-growth forest rich with ferns, fungi, and wildlife. Swimming isn't encouraged due to slick rocks and shallow pools, but it's a great place to cool off with mist and splash. The trail is wide but has several muddy and root-covered sections, especially after rain. You may even see pack llamas along the route. They haul supplies to LeConte Lodge higher up the mountain. Grotto Falls is especially beautiful in the early morning when mist and light beams create a magical glow. This is a black bear habitat, so better to hike in groups and keep your food sealed. Blue Hole Falls, Elizabethton. Looking for a cool dip with a mountain backdrop? Blue Hole Falls near Elizabethton in the Cherokee National Forest offers a refreshing swimming hole at the base of a 45-foot waterfall that spills over tiered cliffs. The trail is short, just 0.3 miles, but steep, with stairs and routes to navigate. Once at the bottom, the clear, cold pool is perfect for swimming and cliff jumping, though not officially recommended. Surrounded by rhododendron and hemlocks, the setting feels tucked away and wild. Make sure to visit early, as parking is extremely limited. Locals love this spot, so weekends can get crowded quickly. This waterfall also serves as a popular field trip location for Appalachian Trail hikers looking for a short detour and a cold plunge. Bald River Falls. This alls proves that you don't always need a hike to witness natural grandeur. Located in the Cherokee National Forest near Tellico Plains, this 90-foot waterfall thunders down beside the Tellico River and is fully visible from a bridge just off Forest Road 210. Though the most common view is from your car or the overlook, there is a short, moderately steep trail leading to the top of the falls and beyond. Swimming isn't allowed at the base due to strong undercurrents, but kayakers occasionally run the river below during high-flow conditions. The best times to visit are after a heavy rain or in winter when parts of the falls freeze in striking patterns. Better Better to visit early or on weekdays to avoid crowds. The scenic drive draws lots of visitors in summer and fall. Rutledge Falls. Rutledge Falls in Tullahoma is a 40-foot waterfall located on privately owned land with a short trail and open access granted by the landowners. This makes it both a local favorite and a reminder of the importance of respecting natural spaces. The trail to the falls is only about 200 yards but steep and rocky, so tread carefully. The plunge pool is wide, deep, and popular for swimming, especially in the summer. That said, the rocks are extremely slick and accidents are common, so water shoes and caution are highly recommended. The surrounding woods are scenic and ideal for picnicking or painting, and local artists frequently use the site as a subject. Interestingly, Rutledge Falls was once a spot for baptisms and community gatherings in the early 1900s. Its beauty and utility made it a true gathering place. Pack out everything you bring in. There are no facilities, so responsible recreation is key to keeping access open. Machine Falls. Located in Short Springs natural area near Tullahoma, Machine Falls is surrounded by dense ferns, moss-covered rocks, and shady canopies that give it a rainforest vibe. The name Machine Falls is named after an old water-powered mill that once operated nearby, though no structures remain. The falls themselves drop roughly 60 feet over a staggered cliff and fan out beautifully at the base. The 1.6-mile loop trail is moderately difficult with steep descents and creek crossings, especially slippery after rain. Swimming isn't formally permitted, but many visitors wade or sit in the shallows to cool off. Sturdy shoes are essential here. Expect mud, rocks, and uneven footing. The area is a favorite among local naturalists for its biodiversity and spring wildflower displays. Avoid weekends if you want a quieter hike. Jackson Falls. This is a perfect waterfall for a quiet afternoon picnic and a geology lesson. Jackson Falls, located along the Natchez Trace Parkway near milepost 404, is a serene cascade tumbling into a shallow rock basin. The falls are fed by seasonal runoff and are best seen after rainfall. The paved trail is only about 0.6 miles round trip, but steep with switchbacks and stone steps leading down to the falls. Swimming is permitted and popular here, thanks to its calm waters and smooth stone ledges, making it one of the safer spots for a refreshing dip. Interpretive signs near the trailhead explain the area's limestone geology and its importance to the early indigenous and settler communities. This spot is rarely crowded and perfect for a quiet afternoon. Bring lunch, water shoes, and a towel. Jackson Falls is also a great stop for educational groups, thanks to its ease of access, rich ecological surroundings, and direct connection to the historic Natchez Trace. Lost Creek Falls. Located near Sparta, drops an impressive 60 feet into a sinkhole, where the water disappears into an underground stream. This fascinating hydrological feature is located in Lost Creek State Natural Area. right next to a cave entrance. The waterfall is just a short 5-minute walk from the parking area, making it one of the most accessible wild falls in Tennessee. Swimming isn't advised due to unpredictable currents and cave risks, but it's a favorite spot for photos and nature study. The trail is easy but often muddy, especially near the cave entrance, so waterproof shoes are recommended. Interestingly, the falls and cave were used in the filming of Disney's The Jungle Book, 1994. Cavers often explore Lost Creek Cave, but permits and gear are required for entry. Don't forget to bring a flashlight if you want to explore the cave entrance, but never go far in without a guide. The site offers a perfect blend of surface beauty and underground mystery. Stillhouse Hollow Falls. Located near Summertown, Stillhouse Hollow Falls drops 75 feet into a mossy gorge and feels like a secret spot in the woods. It's part of a 90-acre state natural area known for its rich plant life and quiet trails. The hike is about 1.2 miles round trip and rated easy to moderate, winding through mature hardwood forest and ending at the base of the waterfall. Swimming isn't allowed, but visitors often wade in the shallows or relax on the surrounding rocks. The falls are most active in spring and after rain, with wildflowers adding color to the trail. There are no facilities on site, so come prepared with water and bug spray. Keep your eyes open for salamanders and native orchids. Both thrive in this humid microclimate. This location is perfect for families and photographers looking for a quieter, less developed waterfall experience. Benton Falls. How about a waterfall that's perfect for beginners and packed with mountain views? Benton Falls, located in the Chilhowie Recreation Area of the Cherokee National Forest, is a 65-foot fan-shaped waterfall that flows over tiered rock ledges into a calm stream below. The 1.5-mile trail is wide, well-maintained, and rated easy. The area is part of the Ocoee Scenic Byway and sits above Lake Ocoee, so you'll get some beautiful overlooks on the drive up. Swimming is not encouraged at the base, though wading is common in low water conditions. The falls flow best in spring and after rains, though the rock face is beautiful year-round. There's a $3 day-use fee, and the recreation area includes bathrooms and picnic tables, making it ideal for group outings. With minimal effort and maximum reward, Benton Falls is an excellent introduction to Tennessee hiking. Margaret Falls. This is an amazing hike if you want to end in a waterfall while passing several smaller cascades on the way. Margaret Falls, near Greenville, is a 60-foot fan-shaped waterfall that spills over multiple rock ledges, creating a layered effect that's as photogenic as it is peaceful. The 2.7-mile out-and-back trail is moderate, with creek crossings, rocky sections, and lots of rhododendrons and mountain laurel in spring. It follows Dry Creek, which is misleadingly named. There are several lovely mini-falls along the way. While swimming isn't officially allowed, many hikers dip their feet in the cool water or sit on the lower rocks to enjoy the spray. This trail is rich in native plant life and a great classroom for botany or environmental science groups. Arrive early, especially in spring and fall, when the trail is most popular. Margaret Falls combines natural beauty with a sense of progression. Each bend reveals a new scene, building up to a stunning finale. So, what is your favorite waterfall in Tennessee? Is there one you love we missed? Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel tips, hiking spots, and hidden gems. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy travels.